The BTS Bash is back. Last year proved that it's not only Southern women who enjoy a beautiful table setting. Folks from all over the US made their way to the River City for the first ever Beautiful Table Settings Bash Vicksburg. With its success, organizers are gearing up for a second BTS Bash Vicksburg that is scheduled to run from January 30 until February 1 at the Levy Street Warehouse, 1609 Levy Street, Eason, who founded the Beautiful Table Settings Facebook group in 2019, held the first BTS Bashes in her hometown of Wetumpka, Ella. And Vicksburg resident Jennifer Coulter, being one of Eason's more than 200,000 followers, reached out to her to see if she would be interested in helping with one in Vicksburg. After coming to Vicksburg and being impressed with the community, Eason agreed to help Coulter and Caldwell with the inaugural event, which included guest speakers, vendor offerings, catered meals, and swag bags. Emailed to be just as fun and exciting as last year's, Caldwell said, with speakers including former editorial director of Mississippi Magazine and author of 7 entertaining and decorating books Patty Roper, and former Vicksburg resident Maggie Stamm Langston, who is a Dallas-based lifestyle influencer and entertaining expert and daughter of the late Lauren Stamm, longtime food editor for the Vicksburg Post. At the upcoming event, Maggie will share her signature approach to mixing old and new, high and low-end pieces, and contrasting textures and styles to create eclectic, one-of-a-kind tablescapes that inspired even the most intimidated hostesses. In addition to Roper and Langston, speakers will also include Eason, Melissa Bishop, who will share storage tips for beautiful table collections, antique expert Justin Peters, who will be on hand to appraise treasures, Catherine Strange, owner of the Hennington House in Hattiesburg and co-author of Fearless Entertaining, One Vase 52 Different Ways, Sassafras owner Margie Steckler, and Keith Winkler, who is the marketing manager for Replacements Ltd. Other happenings scheduled for BTS Vicksburg ticket holders include a wine and cheese gathering from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. Jan 30, catered lunches that will be served on January 31 and February 1 from 11:30 am to 1 to 30 p.m., and vendor shopping throughout the 3-day event. I am thrilled to be participating in the BTS Vicksburg Bash this year as a vendor, Vicksburg resident Robyn Lea said. Lee has acquired many beautiful pieces of china, crystal, and vintage decorative items that she will have for sale. Although all of this has taken over our house, it has been a tremendous amount of fun to sort through, price, create displays, and then box it all up to be ready to move it into the BTS Bash exhibit space in just a few weeks, she said. Lee will also have tablescaping items as well as table toppers, napkins, and a few things she has created in her sewing room. Vicksburg resident Cindy Thrana will also be among the vendors at the BTS Bash. Thrana, who became an interior designer in 1999, specializes in vintage and antique fabrics. Caldwell said linens, china and crystal will also be for sale from the Lamensdorf estate in Yazoo City. Tickets are $165 and are available at btsvicksburgbash.com. May Harley and I have worked diligently this past year to bring another successful Beautiful Table Settings Bash to our hometown, Coulter said. With the support of our local table setting enthusiasts, we will continue to let Vicksburg shine and bring positive attention to our historic Southern community. So grab your mama, your siblings, your daughters, your best friends, and come join us January 30 through February 1. Additional VIP events are also being offered at btsvicksburgbash.com. Events include Let Us Eat Cake. The event will be held from 7 to 8 p.m. Jan 31 and February 1 at Oak Hall Bed and Breakfast. 2430 Drummond Street tickets are $40 and spacing is limited. Chocolate and wine pairing. Seatings will be offered at 5, 6, and 7 p.m. February 1 at Cedar Grove Mansion. 2200 Oak Street tickets are $25 and are available by calling 601 636-1000. Following the pairings, Magnolia Jewelers will offer a trunk show, hot cider and home tour at the Corner Mansion Inn. Tour times will run from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. January 31 and February 2 at 601 Klein Street. Admission is $15 at the door. To schedule a tour, call 601-736-7421. Champagne Brunch, 10:30 a.m. February 2 at the historic Duff Green Mansion. 1114 First East Street tickets are $50 and available at dinner at Anchuka Historic Mansion and Inn. Available from 5 to 8 p.m. January 30, 31, and February 1. A brunch will be available from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. February 2. Reservations can be made online at anchuka.com or by calling 601-661-0111. After hours downtown Main Street shopping. Participating Main Street merchants on Washington Street will stay open until 7.